And now I'm in the classroom and they come into the door full blast, ready to fight. Chasing me, assuming that I was going to do what I had done every other day, which is run. What they didn't know is my days of running were over. As I said, I ran into the classroom, I pushed the desk to the side, I put my back against the wall, I dropped my feet down, I got my bearings, I pulled my sleeves up, and I said, let's go. And I told them, the first one that has the nerve to step in front of me, I'm going to crush you. Y'all might get me because it's more of you, I'm outnumbered, but the first one that steps in front of me, I guarantee you will regret it. And some of you aren't succeeding in your life right now because just like me in middle school, you've been running from something that's been chasing you all of your life. You've been running from your past fears. You've been running from hurt. And see, what I didn't understand is I was not afraid of them. I was afraid of the pain I thought they could inflict on me. And some of you aren't succeeding. You're not going to the next level because you're afraid to hurt just a little bit for what you want. You're afraid to take in a little bit of pain, but let me tell you something, folks. Pain lets you know you're still alive. Pain lets you know that you're still in the process. You're not perfect. You can still be touched, but you can still make the impossible possible. You've got to flip that switch and go from powerless to powerful. And that's what happened because guess what? None of them had the nerve to step in front of me that day. They looked in my eyes and they realized that I knew exactly where I was. I was aware of my surroundings. Do you know why? Because here is what I did. I put myself in a position where I couldn't run anymore. And some of you aren't succeeding again because you have exits everywhere. The moment you feel a little twitch of pain, you run. The moment something's uncomfortable to you, take off. You hit the first exit you can get to. The days of running are over. Make your choice, make your stand right now. Either you're going to be powerful or powerless. If you choose to be powerless, don't complain about it. Do what it is. It's up to you. But if you are going to do what I did on that day, you've got to decide in yourself to be the man and the woman that you were created to be. And that's one that's full of passion, full of love, full of joy, full of pursuit, a relentless pursuit. And like I said, none of them stepped in front of me because I cut my exits off. I had burned my boats. There was no way for me to get off of that figurative island. It was me and the people there. And on that day, I faced my fears and I flipped that switch full blast, and I've never looked back ever since. Stop running. Go home today and figure out what it is that has been causing you so much grief, what has been paralyzing you, because fear is paralyzing. Again, I wasn't afraid of them, I was afraid of the pain. And once I got past the fact that pain comes along with success, pain comes along with progress, I accepted that thing and I was ready for it. But some of you can't get to that next place because you haven't moved your desk out the way yet. You haven't moved that relationship that you shouldn't be in. You haven't moved that situation. You haven't removed those obstacles. You're spending too much time sleeping. Get up, work. It's a guy I follow on Instagram. He says sleep is for suckers. Stop being a sucker, man. Stop sleeping so much. Get rest, but don't oversleep. Get up, make things happen. Move those obstacles out of your way. Get your foundation. Know who you are. Make it up within yourself and say, I am what I believe I was created to be. And that is someone of value, someone of passion, and someone of pursuit. And I'll tell you, there are 3 things that I live by. To live bold, a bold life. Stop shrinking back. Stop being afraid. To love hard, because love conquers fear. When you're paralyzed by fear, love will crush that thing and tell you, keep going. Don't stop. Somebody needs you. It ain't just about you. It's about everybody that you're going to meet. It's about everybody that you will impact in your lifetime. Don't give up. Quit quitting. Stop looking for exits all the time. Love hard. Let it not be said of you that you lived a life selfish, completely focused on what you wanted. Everything was about you, and you died fat, full of gifts, full of abilities, full of talents that could have helped other people around you. That's why I do what I do, because whenever I die, if it's when I leave here or if it's 50 years from now, I believe that God will look down at me and say, that boy died empty. He gave it everything he had. You do those 3 things, I promise you, your switch will go from powerless to powerful. And in doing so, you've got to understand with your passions, with your heart, with your dreams, with your goals, with your aspirations. You can't keep looking for affirmation from everybody around you. Not everybody's going where you're going. Stop looking for help everywhere. Take support when you can get it, but understand that ain't nobody coming to live your life for you. You got to make that decision. You got to flip that switch. I have flipped my switch, and I love what I do so much that I don't need anybody to tell me that's what I was called to do. I'm so focused on what I do. I'm so focused on finding a way to encourage, to uplift, to inspire, to motivate, to push, to press, to urge people to live a full life, that I will do it even if nobody's listening. Thank you for your time.